Now, if you stay tuned to the end of the video, you'll be able to refill your clutch pencil, right? Be able to service any little problem you have on your clutch pencil, and you're going to find out some little secret about the clutch pencil. So just stay tuned till the end of the video. Good everyone, my name is Graphics. In this video, we'll be looking at one of the most important instruments in construction when we're talking about drawing, which is your pencil. I'll be looking at what is called the clutch pencil, right? Now, most times the difficulties we face whenever using the clutch pencil is that what the lead inside of it is very fragile and it easily gets broken. And secondly, when we've advanced the lead out of the clutch pencil, just like you can see on the video here, when we've advanced the lead out of the clutch pencil by clicking on what? On the push button this way. Now we have a problem here, how to take back this clutch pencil into, how to take back this lead into the clutch pencil. In that way, many of us get it wrong. We end up breaking the lead or we end up destroying the clutch pencil. Now, first of all, let's see what a clutch pencil is. Now, a clutch pencil, which is also called a lead holder, or we can call it a mechanical pencil because they come in varieties, in different shapes and size, right? It is a mechanical pencil that has a mechanism inside, right? It is this mechanism inside that allow you to what? To advance the lead or you increase the lead, right? When I talk about the lead, I'm talking about the graphite inside, what helps you in writing. This black strand here you're seeing here that helps you in writing. We'll call it what? The lead or the graphite, right? So now you need to understand how this operates. Now, if you look at the screen, you're going to see a drawing or you see a diagram that shows you all the components that a clutch pencil have. Like if you look from this point here, we have what is called the push button, right? You can see that where the arrow is pointing is a push button. And if I pick out this is my push button here, right? Why I call it push button? Because as I'm pushing it this way, what happens? It helps to advance what? This lead. Is that taken? Now the next thing that we'll be looking at here from that diagram is the eraser, or we'll call it the eraser cap. Now this you see here is called the eraser cap. You can see what happened. It covers the eraser here. And we have what is called the eraser holder, which is this metal, this silver-like object you see, helps to hold the eraser, and this eraser cap, right? Now, the next thing we have here is the eraser cap covers the eraser that helps you to be able to push this downward. Both of them all together, we'll call them what? The push button. Are we together now? Now, if you look closely, the next thing we have here is the pocket clip, which is what you're seeing here. This is what we call the pocket clip that makes you use this and you clip it to your pocket and avoid it from falling from your pocket and so on and so forth. Now, the next thing we're looking at is the body. You can see just like the name implies, the body. Now, this body you see has what is called the lead reservoir. When I put in this lead, there's a place the lead goes into, right? We call it the lead reservoir, or you call it what? The inner barrel, right? Inner barrel contains both the lead reservoir and what? And the mechanism that helps to control the movement of this lead. Now the next thing we have is what? Is the lead grade indicator. This is what we call the lead grade indicator. You're wondering what is this for? What is this for, right? If I turn it this way, what happens? What do you see there? You see what is called the HB. So the pencil here is an HB pencil, right? And so on and so forth. Are we good? Now the next thing here that we have here is the grip. right? This is what we call the grip. This you see here is called the grip. We grip it in order to make use of the pencil. And we have what is called the lead sleeve. This thing you see here is called the lead sleeve, and this is the cone. So the lead sleeve is inserted into the cone, right? So what the lead sleeve actually do here is to direct and to hold the lead coming out from what? From this clutch pencil, right? And this is what we have here. Now we'll now go to where it really matters, right? Now most times when we have remember that all this pencil comes in variety of shapes and size, right? And the lead also come in different thickness. Like this here, if you check closely when you buy or you get your clutch pencil, you will discover that it is indicated somewhere on the pencil like this. It is given as what 0. What 0.7. That is the size of the lead, right? This lead you see is 0.7. Some are what 0.5 and so on and so forth. Now the moment you all have been waiting for, whenever I've clicked on the push button, and this graphite or the lead has advanced out of the lead reservoir. Now I don't want it to be this much, because if I should use it, what happen? It breaks off because it is fragile. What will I do to make this go in backward? What I'll do is by clicking on this push button downward. In this way, I will now take this inward this way. So this must be going downward, hold it down, then you push this inward this way, right? In that way, I'll be able to take it back into the what? The lead reservoir. And whenever you are bringing out your lead, ensure that it is not too long. It should be very short, very close to the sleeve, so that it will not easily break. Now, most times we might have exhausted the entire lead in this lead reservoir and we want to refill another. Still the same process. Pick up your graphite, or we'll call it your what? Your lead this way, and push in the push button, hold it down. You can see, hold it down, and take your lead and channel it into that hole. Before you even do that, first of all, let me show you something. If you've exhausted the lead in the lead reservoir and you want to put in another lead, you need to open this up this way. Some of them you can open them, while some you cannot open them. You need to open it up and fit in this way. Take your pencil, your lead, and push it out. If there's any, you see, we have some remains inside, some residual. So if I've done that, now I can now close it up back this way. Just again, screw it back. It comes in variety shapes and size, and I'll press this in this way, then take this in this way, take this in this way, ensure it's going into the hole, the sleeve, and then we're pushing it in that way, and I'm good to go. You can see that. Now aside that, another way you can do that is by, let me assume that I've removed all the pencil in here. Let me press this down and I've removed this. Right, now I want to place in another lead. Either you take it through here, or you open in some clutch pencil, you open the lead cap this way, as in the eraser cap, then you see a hole in through, then you pick up your lead and you just put it in here straight ahead. You can see that. You close it back. When you've done that, close the eraser cap and you continue pressing it. So when you do that, you see what's happening. It's coming out. So this is how you can use that, right? So I can easily close it back. So if I want it to go in backward, I press this out, in downward, and I push it in this way. This is how you do that. And remember, most of your clutch pencil have an eraser there, while some don't have, right? So this is how you can manage your clutch pencil. Remember, whenever you want to put in another lead inside, screw here open, or just open back here and put in your, and sometimes it might get jammed. Whenever it gets jammed, what you do, you open here up. What you do, you open here up this way, right? And you just put your hand and you start pressing it out so that whatever you see in will fall out. You see the way I'm holding it? I'm holding down the ring. This is the ring here you're seeing. And this you see are called the what? The fingers. So I hold the ring down and I'll start pushing it outward this way with force. You can see that? Pressing it out. So when I've done that, then I'll pick up my lead. Then I'll push this in this way to ensure there's any reservoir, any residue inside. So if I push it in, if there's no residue, then I bring it out back, right? Then I close it out back. So it is in two ways. Either I fit in here by pressing this downward this way, like this. I press it down this way and I fit in this way, like this. You can see that? Or I open here and I just dump it in here. Then I close it back. So if I do that, I'll start pressing it out. This is how you can make use of what? Of your clutch pencil when you repair, just basic repairs. So if you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and also share the video. Thanks for watching.